First, I would like to make dua for a relative of Brother Ahmed Urtas. His relative is very sick, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give him shifa, inshallah, and to give shifa to anyone from among the Muslims, inshallah. Allahumma rabbi nas inni bilbas ishfur tashafi ila shifa illa shifa'u shifa la yughadiru saqama. Allahumma amin ya rabbal alamin. وبعد, so our short khatira tonight about when we recited in the first rak'ah from Surah Fussilat, إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا. Subhanallah, the ulama here, and what we want to make our khatira about is al-khawf wal-huzn. أن تتنزل الملائكة إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا. Don't fear. ولا تحزنوا. And don't get sad. So subhanallah, ulama, they said, why al-malaika تتنزل on the one that he's in the situation to leave, just to leave ad-dunya, to leave this life and go to al-akhirah, and تتنزل with two things, that is ألا تخافوا, don't fear, ولا تحزنوا, and don't be sad. So subhanallah, ulama, when they focus on these two things, fearness and sadness, that they said that is always the one who in a transition from one situation to another, or from one location to another, he is always, fear that or worry about something that is, he is going to the new life or new location or a new situation or a new condition, and he doesn't know what is there. And also, maybe he left something behind and he's sad because of that he left behind. So here al-malaika ta'ti comes to the one that is in the situation of al-maut, death. أَلَّا تَخَافُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا. But of course, it's not for all. But, look at the beginning of the ayat. This is only for whom? قَالُوا رَبُّنَا اللَّهُ. Those who were, they have had trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and had iman. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا رَبُّنَا اللَّهُ ثُمَّ استقاموا. They were, on the right path. They were straight during their life, and they didn't get astray, and they didn't violate the rules of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So then, al-malaika ta'ti ilayhim, when the one on, from them, in the situation of death, al-malaika comes with these two things. Don't worry and don't be sad. Don't worry about what you are going to. The new life or the new location that you are going to, relocate. Don't worry about that, because alhamdulillah, you did something good, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it safe, inshallah, for you. And وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا, and don't, be sad about, ad-dunya, because it's something, it's behind you, and, this is what you left behind. It's not wasted, but alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, you did good during your life. So this is always, al-huzn wal-khawf. It's always for anyone that is, going from one place. He might be, has huzn or sadness because, he left behind something. And maybe he's worried about something that is, in the future or in the new place or situations that he is going to. And subhanallah, here al-itmi'nan from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through al-malaika. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا رَبُّنَا اللَّهُ ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا تَتَنَزَّلُ عَلَيْهِمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ أَلَّا تَخَافُوا. أَلَّا تَخَافُوا, no fear. وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا, no sadness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, made it inshallah for you good. وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون. And get the glad tidings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with al-Jannah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised you, because now you are deserving. نسأل الله تبارك وتعالى أن يجعلنا وإياكم من أهل الجنة. نسأل الله تبارك وتعالى أن يؤمننا في هذه الدنيا وفي الآخرة. اللهم إنا نسألك يا ربنا أن تقنا عذابك يوم تبعث عبادك يا رب العالمين. اللهم قنا عذابك يوم تبعث عبادك. اللهم إنا نسألك حسن الخاتمة وتوفنا مسلمين واحشرنا في زمرة الصالحين وادخلنا الجنة بسلام آمين. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد. Last thing that is tonight is the the night of New Year, and we are going to start another new year. And as we said before, in our khutbah, it is it's time that is 1 year among the calendars that we are living with, it's already past, and we are going to start another new year. Of course, حال المؤمن, the situation and the the behavior or the attitude of al-mu'min different than anybody else, because al-mu'min always look at things that is how this is how it is valuable as a ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and how I utilized what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me and what I'm going to do in the future. This is hal al-mu'min. It is different than anybody else. And unfortunately, a lot of people who alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us distinguished from them, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala razaqana al-iman wal-fahm al-sahih, the good understanding about our deen. So they take it fun, and subhanallah, they celebrate with all of things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prohibited. It's main thing, in their celebration, wine and whatever, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dislike it, they are using during their celebration. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and everyone from you, I want to hear from you saying Alhamdulillah. Yeah, Alhamdulillah alladhi ja'alana muslimin, because this is a great ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be with this attitude and with this understanding, alhamdulillah. That is now what we are doing as alhamdulillah, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be among true mu'min. What we are saying, that we say alhamdulillah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us another chance to start another year, so we have another chance to repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And alhamdulillah, that is, we completed, 2013, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala still, giving us and, make us to enjoy, our health, alhamdulillah, and our wealth, and we are in good situation. Look at others. Look at our, some of our brothers and sisters who are suffering a lot of things that, alhamdulillah, we are in ni'mah. That is, we don't suffer like what they are suffering. People who doesn't, have houses, or they are, out of they kicked out, of their houses, and they are living in the very cold, situation and places, and subhanallah, they are freeze there. Alhamdulillah, you pray and you go to your work, and then you go back, you have house, you have, enough there that has protected you from cold, from, freezing. Alhamdulillah, this is ni'mah. So then, this is, makes you to just, sit with yourself and compare, and remember others, and compare your situation with their situation. Then, always, this is will remind you with the ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. نسأل الله تبارك وتعالى أن يجعل 2014 إن شاء الله عام خير إن شاء الله for us إن شاء الله, and for all Muslim. اللهم آمين آمين. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. جزاكم الله خير.